expect the first person will be vaccinated?
Well, our plan is to be able to ship vaccines to the immunization sites within 24 hours from the approval. So I would expect maybe on day 2 after approval, on the 11th or on the 12th of December, hopefully the first people will be immunized across the United States, across all states, in all the areas where the state departments of health will have told us where to deliver the vaccine.
And you've said you plan to vaccinate 20 million people in the month of December in the United States and up to another 30 million per month after that. How many Americans need to be vaccinated for life to be able to return to normal, and when might that happen?
So normally, with the level of efficacy we have, 95%, 70% or so of the population being immunized would allow for true herd immunity to take place. That is likely to happen somewhere in the month of May or something like that, based on our plans. I really hope and look forward to seeing that the level of negative perception of the vaccine decreases and people's acceptance increase. That's going to be critical to help us. Most people need to be immunized before we can go back to a normal life.
Can children be vaccinated with either the Moderna or Pfizer vaccines? And if not, when will there be something to protect kids?
We are planning to run clinical trials into younger adolescents, then toddlers, and then infants on a expedited basis over the last few months. I would expect that we can start immunizing them somewhere in the second quarter of this year, at least the toddlers. Probably the infants is going to take longer, maybe towards the end of the year.
But March, April, May, you think there'll be some sort of something for kids?
Yeah, as of May, toddlers, 4 or 5 years old, maybe even down to 12 months old. So, but we need to run those clinical trials, on an expedited basis.
More than 4 in 10 Americans say they would not take a vaccine, according to a new Gallup poll out this week. What is the strategy to convince Americans who still have concerns about getting one of these vaccines for themselves and their families?
We aim to be 100% transparent, to have all experts discuss in the open, in front of everybody, absolutely 100% of the data, and explain what the evidence is. And I think people just need to measure, here's the problem we have, the problem we know, 1,000 to 2,000 people dying every day, 200,000 people infected every day, and here is the vaccine that can give you almost an insurance against that, and we know it's safe over a short period of time, and we can predict that it's going to be safe over the longer time, and we will measure that.
Yeah, and let us know in the news media how we can help too, because obviously it's very important that as many people as possible get immunized. More than 90 million Americans are at higher risk of serious illness from the coronavirus.